Welcome back to our channel. Imagine attending a lavish family party where everyone is dressed to the nines, laughter echoes amid soft music, and sparkling lights reflect off sparkling glasses of wine. Everything is perfect, until a mysterious envelope appears and strips away any illusions of a happy family. What is revealed next not only silences the entire mansion, but also forever changes the fates of those who thought they knew who they were. This is one of the most shocking shocks in the history of the Hamilton family, a fateful turn of events that no one could have foreseen. Melodious music resounded amidst the sparkling chandeliers, and family members tried to maintain a calm appearance even though inside, everyone had their own thoughts. But no one expected that. Right at that seemingly cozy party, a secret hidden for many years would be irreversibly exposed. In the middle of the party, when everyone raised their glasses to toast the future of the Hamilton family, a white envelope was presented, simple, nameless, with no sign of warning of the storm that was about to hit. Inside were the results of a DNA test. No one knew who sent it. But the person who stood up to announce it was a close family member, someone who everyone thought would never dare to cause trouble at such a sacred moment. The voice rang out in the terrifying silence, each word cutting through the air like a cold knife. Samantha and Tyrell, the two children who had always been Bill's pride and joy, suddenly found themselves dragged into a storm of information they had never been prepared to face. They were not just hurt, they were completely devastated. The DNA test results confirmed that they were not Bill's biological children as they had believed all their lives. The sacred father-son relationship that Bill had devoted to these two children since they were born. No one was prepared for such a stark truth, especially Samantha and Tyrell. Her whole body frozen, her mind reeling as memories of her childhood came flooding back in a chaotic way. The times she cried out "Daddy," the words of comfort Bill gave her when she was little. The lessons when he tutored her, taught her every value of life, all of it suddenly became a wordless drama. She wondered, if he wasn't her biological father, would that love be real? Or was it all just a mistake? She looked at Tyrell, the brother who had always been her strong support since childhood, now also immersed in uncontrollable shock. Not a word came from his mouth. Only his eyes were wide, unblinking, filled with disbelief and anger. Tyrell had always been a man of strong reason, but this time, he could not keep his composure. His heart was a mixture of pain and the expectations a father had for his son. Now, all those foundations seemed to be stripped away. Not only that, his roots were now tied to Martin, a man he had always despised for his secretive, scheming past, and the man who had nearly torn their family apart many years ago. As for Bill, he couldn't take his eyes off that fateful piece of paper. He remembered every moment June held her in the hospital, every time he took her to school. Every tear of pride as Samantha and Tyrell reached important milestones in their lives. Now, he had been stripped of his fatherhood in an instant. Forced into the position of an outsider in his own story. But the most painful thing was that the woman he had loved deeply, June, had stabbed him in the back with her relationship with Martin. The price of the truth was too great, and the consequences of a moment of mistake in the past had now brought down the castle her family had built over decades. Bill and June, four people facing one of the biggest shocks of their lives. No one knew who had sent the test results. Was it Martin? Or had someone in the family known the secret and chosen the cruelest way to announce it? But now, that question is meaningless. The truth has been revealed, and it can never be hidden again. The consequences of this shock spread like cracks in ice. Samantha begins to doubt every decision in her life, her career, her relationships, her place in the family. Tyrell is at risk of abandoning every role he has ever played in Bill's company, because he no longer feels worthy or entitled to that legacy. Bill is devastated. The wordless questioning amid cold stares all paint a picture of the broken family that was once considered a model. Samantha and Tyrell must now come to terms with a new identity, the child of Martin, the one they have always avoided. Will they accept that blood? Or will they live in denial and rejection forever? Can Bill forgive June? Or will he choose to walk out of her life as the ultimate punishment? Is the father-daughter relationship, even though not blood, strong enough to overcome the harsh truth? And the scariest thing is not the DNA test results, but what it reveals. The fragility of trust, the destructive power of secrets, and the brutality of the truth when it is revealed at the most devastating moment. Under the fading lights of the party, none of the Hamilton family is the same. Smiles are now masks, loving glances turn to suspicion, and promises have lost their weight forever. In the days that follow, that truth continues to ignite fierce confrontations, hidden conspiracies, and decisions that could wipe out everything they have built. A family that seemed unshakable now stands on the brink of collapse, all because of a blank envelope and an undeniable truth. Will they overcome it? Or will this be the end of the legend called Hamilton? Don't miss any of the next developments filled with tension and drama. Subscribe to our channel today so you don't miss any shocking twists. Every week, we'll bring you the latest, most surprising, and most exciting revelations. The Hamilton family is just getting started, and you won't want to take your eyes off this growing storm. And most exciting revelations. The Hamilton family is just getting started, and you won't want to take your eyes off this growing storm.